Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. This is Little Academy, the studio. We have two wonderful students in front of us. They had a debate on should they bring cell phones in school or not.
My name is Susokle Dlamini and I am representing the YES team. The notion was, should children bring their phones to school? My point was, children can easily understand when electronics are involved. For example, as Mr. Mulongo always does, to make us listen to the audio or watch videos. Maybe it would be simple for him to just send us the video so that we can watch on ourselves.
Okay, great. And let me hear from you.
I'm Pelele Zwane and I'm representing the YES team.
Yes. Sipelele, why did you say yes with the cell phone in school? Sipelele.
The cell phones, they allow social learning such as for history and social studies.
I guess the phone you're talking about, the cell phone you're talking about, it's not a smart one. Or you're talking about a smartphone?
I am talking about a smartphone.
Okay. So yes, continue.
They help for emergency calls when you need your parents.
Okay.
And they help in missing books and textbooks. If the textbook is missing, if the phones are not involved, the children have to share the textbooks. And if the phones are here, the children will just use their phones to gain more knowledge.
More knowledge. So you don't see the negative side of it? No. Can I point out one?
Yes.
The social media. Can't you see that when the children are in class, they will be on WhatsApp? Let's just mention one to mention, because there are many.
The phones can be used for educational apps only, and the teachers could check the apps.
Okay, great. So you suggest that even though we can bring the phone, but we must have only the educational apps.
Yes.
What about you? What do you say?
Okay, I think that is a good point, because the parents, maybe the admin can tell the parents for them to add a family link so that they can see what the children are doing with the phones and what they're downloading.
Great. So thank you very much. Do you have any other point to put in front?
No.
Yes.
Okay, she said she got a point. Yes.
The children can research answers and get them quickly, and the phones help the children to understand concepts that the teacher could not explain
Clearly.
Yes.
I see. So thank you very much, guys, for your time. I'm very happy. Have a wonderful time. Okay. Au revoir. Bye.
Au revoir. Bye.
I just want to hear from you guys. Introduce yourself and then just give me your point.
My name is Wamogele Dlamini and I'm in the No team. My point is that if the child loses the phone, the parent would file a complaint to the school about the missing phone.
That's the only reason you put in place that it's not good to bring the phone.
No, yes.
What if the phone is not stolen?
If the phone is not stolen, it may be lost.
Okay. Somehow. Okay, let me listen to Ludi. Can you introduce yourself and just give us your point?
Hi, my name is Bandit Msuri and I'm in the No team. As I am elaborating his point, children, they could, if the phone is not stolen, then they could have lost the phone doing something, as playing sport or running with the phone in their pockets. the phone could have slipped out the pocket and fell somewhere. Then someone else could have came and took the phone. But now they do not know where the phone is.
Okay. Now, are those only the two arguments you put in front?
No.
Do you have something else to say?
That's
Yes.
the point.
Yes, another point.
If the child brings the phone to school, the phone may cause distraction and the child needs education to learn more about school work.
I saw now nowadays we have internet and the phones now they are useful in school. Maybe research wise. So I don't know. What do you say about that?
The effect is that during a test, if a child carries a phone, he or she may easily copy and pass the test by copying.
Let me listen to you. What you have to say on that?
Yes, as he's saying, the child would basically be searching for answers on the internet, which would help him get his grades higher. But if the child does not bring the phone, then the child would basically be forcing him or herself to study and learn what's about the current subject they are writing about instead. Or they can ask the teacher to search on their phone instead of the child bringing their own phone to search what this word means or anything else.
In nowadays, there are a lot of things. Parents, they might not be at home, and they give the student the phone just for communication purposes, not a smartphone. What is your point on that?
I would say the parents, if the parents would wisely somehow trust the child to bring the phone to school for communication purposes, and also the teachers. But the child could have other ideas about what they could want to do with the phone.
Which one, for example?
Maybe they would call someone pretending that the person is the parent, but they could know everything that they need. As for example, they're writing a test, they know how to do. They ask the teacher to ask their parents, but instead of calling the parents, they call someone else who knows everything about that current subject they are writing about in the test, and they could cheat.
Thank you very much. I get you. But do you have any other point to put in place? Yes, you don't have.
Yes.
Okay, now just curiosity. Do you know what it means, curiosity?
Yes.
You just want to know in this 21st century,
Yes.
where now there is a need of communication,
Yes.
because long time, remember, we used to send emails, not only emails, we used to send also writing letters and send to the via PO box. But nowadays we use the simplest way using. So are you saying that phones are not good for children?
Yes, I am. The reason I'm saying yes is because phones usually are a distraction. If let's put for an example, the teacher is teaching and the child gets bored. Instead, they take out the phone from their bags where it's supposed to be until they need it for research purposes, and just do something else on their phone, play games or whatnot, or go onto WhatsApp and stuff. Now when they have given the work, they will not know what they want to do.
So yes,
and they would fail that subject.
Okay.
So it's better if the child does not bring the phone to school, but only leaves it at home, so they can do better at school.
thank you very much, guys, for your time. I'm very pleased, and this are a winning team. They say no cell phone in classroom, not necessarily in classroom, in school in general. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.